All right, so topic of today's video is, if the enemy is attacking you, then rejoice, right? And so if you've been given like divine purpose and it seems like the devil is throwing everything at you, he's throwing like everything all at once. So you're going through dry seasons, you might fall back into sin or times of uncertainty or like despair, then that means you should rejoice. The fact that you've been suffering this much already is proof that your prayers are being answered, because the devil always attacks you where your blessings are at. So if he attacks you at your love life, then that's where your blessings are. If he attacks you in your prayer life, then that's where your blessings are. If he attacks you in your personal life, then that's where your blessings are. And so you fight back. You fight for your life, right, by praying and speaking God's word, the sword of the Spirit, over your life. And this is how you protect yourself from all of these attacks, right? Because God will come and he'll comfort you. But before, it was easy for Satan to get you to sin because you were nowhere near your God-given purpose. You were probably sinning every day. He could get you to do whatever he wanted, right? But now that the attacks are getting worse and worse and worse, he's attacking you more and more because you're getting closer and closer to your God-given purpose, right? So when you're in turmoil and your mind breaks out in calamity and you fall into sin, or you're on a financial bind, or your girl leaves you, or people walk out of your life, right? Or just all hell is breaking loose, then you should rejoice because you're seeing how desperate and powerless Satan really is. So he might throw random things at you, unrelated problems that have nothing to do with your destiny, to get you in your head. But the whole point of this is to get you to stop and to get you to give up. He knows that if he can throw all this at you and get you focused on this one sin or this one thing that happened in life, this dry season, this cloud, this storm, that he can get you to give up doing something that he calls you to do. It could be to write, it could be to draw, it could be to sing, it could be to evangelize or preach. It could be so many different things. But yeah, he'll try to use distractions like dry seasons and sins to detour you from your destiny. But we have to remember that Satan is the accuser and he's a liar. So he'll try to accuse you and make you feel guilty. He'll try to say things to you to make you feel like that it is your fault and it is just you, and it's not something bigger going on behind all this hell that's breaking loose, right? So if you fell back into lust or worldly immorality, or the lust of the eye and the lust of the flesh, or you fell short, then you need to get back up and you need to dust yourself off and go even harder. You need to pray even harder. You need to fast longer, and you need to rejoice. And because that means that everything that you've been doing to this point now has been working. That means you've been on God's path. That means you've been walking in his ways and you have been obedient. The devil is trying to make you sin and have you focus on all of the bad. He's trying to get you focused on the storm, right? Like Peter. Like when he was walking on water, he was focused on Jesus. And then once he started worried about the storm, he started to sink. And so then once Peter started to sink, the whole storm stopped. The whole point was to get Peter to give up. The whole point. So because once Peter went down in the water, the storm ceased. Right? But don't let go of your purpose, your blessing, until God blesses you with it. So hold on to it for dear life. Do not let go, because this is something that God has ordained you to do. This is predestined. So don't let go of it. Fight for it, you know? But really short message. But until next time, peace and blessings.